Allegheny Journal has found David Dick of the Ham Squad, who has taken the whole shebang here at the Campsite Cook-Off. David, what a tremendous victory. Plus, you won some other minor categories. So how's it feel to be the champion of the...
It was really cool. It was. I'm glad to be out here. I'm a big camper, so I love doing local competitions. I'm also a judge, and I compete all around the Mid-Atlantic. But I'm happy to be out here and get an opportunity to cook out in the western part of the state. Yeah, like I said, you know, pork, turkey, and chicken, they kind of got thrown at us on Friday night, and then we got potatoes today thrown at us around noon. So did pretty well. I got first in pork, third in chicken, and fourth in turkey. Or, I'm sorry, third in turkey and fourth in chicken.
But David, you did so much more. You could have just walked out of the Allegheny Highlands with $1,000 cash. You decided to donate it back to the Douthit Speed Group, which has a tremendous effect on Douthit State Park here.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, I'm not in this for the money. I really enjoy the camaraderie of competition barbecue. I got to meet some really cool people. I get an entry to next year, so that honestly was enough for me. I got a cool cooler and a trophy, so I'm happy to donate that back to the state park, because state parks are really, you know, where the citizens of Virginia can kind of get out and enjoy the nature.
How'd you get started in cooking, and specifically in competition cooking?
So my mom, she passed away a couple years ago, but she's always been into cooking, and she's kind of trained me a little bit and kind of really got me into loving cooking. But as far as competition goes, I moved down to Southwest Virginia in Wytheville, and one of my buddies was a competition judge, and I went to the class. I also became a judge, and I run a competition called Zombie Q, and it's actually next weekend down in Galax, Virginia. And you know, I kind of got hooked, and I started competing last year, and I've been traveling all around the country to compete. I have a lot of spare time on the weekends, so luckily I get to do what I love to do on the weekends.
Well, you're very good at it, obviously. And how did you handle the surprise of the potato? I guess that was an option, or I mean, that was just an oddball thing thrown in at the last
Yeah,
minute.
to be honest with you, I didn't completely read the rules for the whole competition. I thought we were just going to get one meat on Friday night, and then I was reading the rules on the way here, and I saw there was 3 meats. I got over there, and they handed us pork butt that needed to be turned in at 11. 1 o'clock needed to be turkey, and 3 o'clock needed to be chicken, and I turned in my pork box at 11, and they said, hey, we're going to have another cooks meeting at 12 at the food trailer, and we rolled over there, and they gave us 10 pounds of potatoes. So I had to think of something real quick. I ran out to Kroger and got some stuff real quick. But yeah, it ended up, that was the one category I didn't get a call in. I'd be interested to see how I did in that category, but I must have done okay enough to get the grand championship.
And one final thing. Cooking is sometimes a lifetime endeavor. So you have a mother or grandmother that helped you or shared some recipes at some point?
Yes. Yeah, my mom, she's from the Midwest, and my favorite recipe from her is called Chicken Devon, and it's just a chicken casserole with some curry and some chicken and some mayonnaise and broccoli and cheese, and it kind of just, all goes together over rice. But, she kind of gave me the inspiration to do some of the things that I do as far as be creative with what I'm cooking. One of the things that I really liked about this contest is I was able to cook something that was different. The normal contest that I do, I cook chicken, then ribs, then pork, and they all have to be just the meat. This one, for pork, for example, I took the money muscle off the side of the pork, and I did some little sliders with some pickled red onions and some coleslaw. And for turkey, I did a really interesting turkey and waffles, spin on chicken and waffles, and I made the waffles out of stuffing, and I did a cranberry like sauce on it, and then topped it with a deep fried turkey. And then for chicken, I pulled the chicken and I put, I've been really good friends with a lot of teams from Alabama, and they inspired me to do an Alabama white sauce. It's like a mayonnaise-y, vinegary sauce, and I put that on the chicken and did it on a slider. So it was really cool to be able to spread out my creative sense a little bit more than my normal competitions.
Well, thanks very much for taking the time to speak with us, and congratulations once again on your victory.
Thank you very much.